Now, we have on the line the CEO of a company called Talent Earth, and her name is Basha Milholland. Welcome, Basha.
Hey, how are you, Owen? This is Basha.
Yes, thanks for joining us here. You know, we were talking the other day in preparation for the program about your company and what you've been able to do in the brief period of time that you've been up. But why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about what Talent Earth is?
Okay, well, Talent Earth is an online employment networking platform that was designed to connect talented people with jobs and opportunities in their communities and even around the country.
And so who are the kinds of people that should sign up with Talent Earth?
Well, what's really interesting was when the Talent Earth concept was being developed by the founder and the innovator, the idea was possibly to use it specifically for the digital media arts and the videography fields with high visual demand. But one of the things we learned over the concept development and the website development is that, and in fact, during the development, the economy shifted downward. And we realized that everybody needs to access Talent Earth. So it shifted really quickly from a platform that was going to appeal to people who already are technologically savvy to everyday people. So if you go on Talent Earth today, you will find plumbers and construction workers, massage therapists, as well as data experts, engineers, biotech graduates. And so we basically are appealing to all Americans of all ages.
Okay, so obviously you've got some competition out there, Monster.com, HotJobs.com. So how is Talent Earth different from these other job connection platforms?
Well, we are actually the only job connection platform that offers what we call the multimedia portfolio or the multimedia profile. In fact, what a user can do is upload video, audio, photographs, documents, and unlimited connections to their own URLs if they have their own web pages. And what we're really promoting is the notion that in this tough economy, with competition so very, very high, job seekers need to have an edge, and that edge is this multimedia portfolio because it works for both the employer who wants to be able to see candidates immediately and not go through stacks and stacks of just simple resumes that don't really tell the whole story. And it works for the job seeker because they can promote those talents and skills that they feel work the best in this economy. Currently, employers are hiring what we call contingent workers or part-time workers or contract workers. And so even though we do promote Talent Earth for the career track, we also believe that the contract worker, part-time worker will be able to access work through Talent Earth.
Well, that's great. Now, if you're listening today and you have a question for Basha about this, give us a call, 888-923-1380, 888-923-1380. We'll get you on the air. You can talk to Basha. Now, I got a two-part question here. What impact does Talent Earth have on recruitment on the one side and the job search on the other? So from the employer and the prospective employee.
Well, so far, the employers that have signed up with Talent Earth see the recruitment process as streamlined. For one thing, they can go look at talent. They can screen for the particular job that they're looking for, if it's engineering, if it's data management, if it's teaching. And then they can go they can screen geographically, and then they can go directly to these multimedia portfolios and see the person that they may be interested in hiring. So it's definitely eliminated a lot of the committee, analysis of paperwork and going straight to the source to see if this is the person you want to hire. So businesses are excited about the streamlining of the process, of the recruitment process.
So in other words, the prospective employer has the opportunity to see maybe even a live, maybe not an interview, but at least a pitch from the potential employee. And that gives them a little bit more of an advantage than just seeing a piece of paper with some statistics or background or whatever on it, right?
Right. It's the pitch as well as other documents, supporting documents. One of the things that we're really pushing on Talent Earth is that users build their own personal brand and really do some. And so this is sort of addresses your question about the job seeker. What does the job seeker do, and how does it benefit them? So the job seeker, in today's market, in order to have the edge, you really need to understand who you are and what your talents are. And the spectrum of your talents runs into your personal life, your volunteering. If you're building a newsletter for your church, that contributes to your ability to be able to meet deadlines and create products. So what we're saying is that this is an opportunity for job seekers to create this whole picture of who they are, and then that gives the recruiter an opportunity to see a whole picture of a person. If you're a construction worker who's had contracts to install certain floorings, and you have become adept at a certain tile flooring that's imported, you will definitely want to show evidence of your craftsmanship. And so a person who would want to hire you to work for them would see this evidence and then instantly be more interested in who you are. You just can't tell that story in a resume.
Yeah, well, that really gives you a leg up. Now, again, if you're listening in and you have some questions exactly about how this works, of course, you can go to the website, talentearth.com, and you can peruse the website and tell us a little bit about how someone would interact on your website, for example, and how your business model works in terms of financial commitment, or do they get some free time on there, or how does that work?
Sure. Well, we were born last June, and we haven't fully launched yet. We're still in beta. So Talent Earth is free to both business users and general users or job seekers. And in fact, one thing I didn't mention is that businesses can actually hire, and talent can hire others to work with them or for them. We have PayPal and we have escrow embedded into the program. So people can, and we also have a feature that's a collaborative teaming where people can work together on one single project for a business and get hired and paid through Talent Earth. But getting back to your question, you had said when you go to the website, sort of how do you manage it, how do you negotiate it? Well, the first thing you see when you look at the website is the opportunity to learn how does it work. And what does it mean for you as a job seeker? What does it mean to you as an employer? And there are even some videos you can look at before you even sign up. Sign-ups right now for both businesses and talent are free. We are not going to implement a cost until we go out of beta, which will not be until mid-next year. What we intend to do right now is just build our participation rate. And also we are doing in-depth coaching with both businesses and talent so that they really build the best profile and build their brand. And we want to do that while we're not asking for any cost. So people who sign up right now, both businesses and job seekers, do not have a fee to pay. There is a responsibility on their part to build their portfolios out and to really build an exemplary page. In the future, when we do launch mid-next year, businesses will pay $299.99 for all aspects of Talent Earth, and individuals will pay $9.99 a year.
Okay, well, Basha, stay with us through the break. We've got to go to a commercial break right now, but when we come back, we'll finish up our discussion with you. The number to call again, 888-923-1380 if you want to talk to Basha. We are talking to, when we left off, we were talking to Basha Milholland, who is the Outreach and Recruitment Consultant for Talent Earth. Basha, you're still with us, I assume?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we got one other thing we wanted to ask you to wrap this up, just so our listeners can have a really good idea here of what Talent Earth, again, the big differentiation to me in my mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, is this multimedia portfolio and the benefit of that. How is that so superior to any competition that you have there?
Well, right now there is no other job connection platform that offers the multimedia portfolio. And there is no other job connection platform that offers the opportunity for corporations and businesses and talent to hire and pay through the platform. So those are the two key differentiators. And then we also, I was mentioning right before we went to break that we've kept our costs very low. So businesses working with any other job connection platform would pay in the thousands of dollars for the services we're offering for just under $300 a year, and the same for talent. Talent Earth will be free forever for people who just want to upload one talent, but when we launch live, Talent Earth will cost just under $10 a year for all the talents people want to upload and all the contracting they want to do. So basically, we are very, very different, and in fact, we're cutting edge.
Wow. I do have a text message that just came in. The question is this: I work with small local businesses. Will this work for them, or is this just for large companies?
Oh, no, absolutely. This is a great opportunity for small businesses, especially if they get in right now when there is no fee. They can check out local talent that have uploaded their profiles. They can do their hiring. They can hire contingent and contract through talenters. And so, no, this is good for small businesses. Large industries have been looking at us too, and they're very excited about the opportunities, especially when it comes to remote workers and relocating workers. But we are especially, I think we were designed especially well for the small business.
Okay. Well, Basha, thank you very much for being on the program, and we wish you the best in your endeavor there. We'll be keeping watch on it. I'm sure our listeners will also be checking out your website as well. So thanks again for being with us on TaxSense, Keeping What's Yours.
Thank you, Owen. Thank you very much for your time.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Have a great afternoon.